Executive Summary. Diversity is present at some level within any organization. How this diversity is accepted and cultivated might be a hindrance to an organization or a benefit. Managing the organizational diversity should be accomplished with a deliberate strategy. FIG Technologies has invested great resources to understand challenges related to diversity within the organization and establish strategies to ensure adherence to diversity related legislation while also establishing practices to capitalize on the benefits of a diverse organization. FIG Technologies recognize challenges developing within the integrated groups at each of three international offices. The offices are located in Germany, Qatar, and Texas. Teams were organized to travel to other international operations to assist with team assimilation, but challenges presented. These challenges were associated primarily with cultural differences. Each population, including the Germans, Qataris, and Texans, all had differing perspectives and cultural norms. The solution group was brought in to assess cultural differences and to make a recommendation to FIG Technologies Executive Leadership Council on how best to proceed with the assimilation process. An assessment tool in the form of a questionnaire was distributed to assess current state of each office to gain a better understanding of the beliefs related to diversity. Assessments tool questionnaire is as follows. Questions asked were, what is your work culture and how does it relate to the teams and organizations you are working with? What is cultural diverse workforce? What is conflict resolution and what are useful strategies? Relationship, conflict, task conflict, and process conflict can be beneficial. How might that be true? Please list 3 benefits of a culturally diverse work group. Those were the questions asked to each working group. Following the assimilation survey, results included descriptions of each culture and their differing perspectives and values. The survey shed light on why there might be acceptance concerns of different work teams. Qataris have a culture of male-dominated workplace and a hierarchy structure where the boss makes decisions and is not questioned. Qataris don't necessarily believe that diversity is a benefit. The Germans believe in a merit-based hierarchy and are very process-oriented. They definitely understand the value brought by diversity and encourage more diversity. The Texans showed responses consistent with those valuing a diverse workforce and also mentioned that hard work is how you get rewarded and not because of race, color, gender, or anything else. The solution group recommended 3 solution options to aid in assimilation of the 3 international work groups, which included diversity training, reorganization of the teams to include more members from each team, management representatives to join each team to help establish the proper company culture. The next section of the solution group report focused on the benefits of cultural diversity in organizations. Unique contributions of each team member, diverse teams build confidence together, and perspectives that otherwise might not be possible. Acceptance of others and a workplace free from discrimination. Discrimination legislation goes back quite some time, beginning in 1863 with the Emancipation Proclamation and most recently as the Lilly Ledbetter Fair Pay Act. Other such legislation includes the Executive Order 8802 of 1941, Equal Pay Act of 1963, Title VII of the Civil Rights Act 1965 and 1966, Age Discrimination and Employment Act of 1967, Rehabilitation Act of 1973, Vietnam Era Veterans Readjustment Assistance Act of 1974, Pregnancy Discrimination Act of 1978, EEOC Guidelines on Sexual Harassment of 1980, Older Workers Benefit Protection Act of 1990, Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990, the Civil Rights Act of 1991, Family Medical Leave Act of 1993, Genetic Information Non-Discrimination Act of 2008, Americans with Disabilities Act Amendments Act of 2008, and the Lilly Ledbetter Fair Pay Act of 2009. Based on the Solution Group recommendations and the FIG Technologies Executive Leadership Council's implementation of diversity training and human resource and management involvement, the FIG Technologies organization as a whole has embraced diversity and recognized the advantages associated with a diverse workforce. This shift in belief and understanding is a direct result of a strategic effort on the part of FIG management to bring varying cultures together for the betterment of the organization. This is a great example of recognizing challenges associated with diversity, understanding the challenges, formulating a strategy to address the challenges, and implementing the strategy. Thank you.